are back here on Girl Talk. We have a new addition. Miss Melissa is here with we've been chatting, and these two are like,
save it for the segment. Wait till the cameras start rolling.
her expertise, our little pediopods.
Pediopods.
Okay,
That's
pediopods.
cute.
What do you do, ma'am?
I am the owner of Guardian Angel Fitting Service here on the island. We actually have 2 locations. We have one in New Jersey. My partner is my sister, Christina. So she runs our New Jersey location from Atlantic City to Cape May. And then I run our location here, which is Beaufort County and Savannah as well.
How does all this work?
It's more of a referral agency. All of our sitters, we hire qualified sitters. We handpick them with a detailed application, very detailed, probably about 8 pages. So,
Like, what do you need?
I know, that's what I want to know.
You
To become a sitter, we do reference checks. They have to provide 3 child care references if they're looking to be a babysitter. If they're looking to be a pet sitter, 2 pet references. Elderly companionship we require 2 as well. And then any of them, no matter what type of sitting you want to do, we require 2 personal references and 2 employer.
What about like CPR?
CPR. Infant and child CPR certified and adult CPR certified. So all 3 are required, depending on what service they want to be a part of.
Like if I'm 12?
Well, if you're 12, you aren't eligible.
What are the requirements?
Start at 16. A little bit lower than some of our competitors out there, but we still feel at 16 you still have those qualifications, and we leave it up to
you. Can drive.
You can drive. But we do require, if you're under the age 18, that you have to take a babysitting course, which is at most local hospitals.
That's great.
So under that, and that prepares you a lot for learning some things that you might not have had the chance to do.
Do you ever have guys sign up to be babysitters?
We do.
I see.
Yeah, and I actually have families that request them, so it works perfect.
I think one of our families at church, friends of ours, I think they utilize your service because they have a set date night every Saturday night, and they've got 3 girls, and they just have a kind of a set person that comes, and I'm almost positive it's yours.
We have different memberships. We have daily, weekly, we have monthly, and we have annual members.
You can be a member.
Yeah, so locally we get a lot of families that join up as annual members. So then they use us and they say, okay, we want, and they don't have to decide ahead of time how often they want to use us, but they know whenever they're in a pinch, they can call us up right away. And we have a sitter.
Great.
That'd be cool.
So is it?
Yeah, if you and Daniel did want to go out every Saturday night, you'd be responsible, and if one is sick, you get another replacement.
So that they have the. And we get the annual members, we get them used to the same sitters. So I don't always just say, oh, this is your one sitter. I say, let me introduce you to a few sitters. So we always have a backup and someone that your children are used to when the other one's not available.
So then people that are members prepay, obviously, and just pay a monthly rate. Is that correct?
Well, they pay our annual membership. They pay an annual membership rate. It's $200 for the annual membership, but then it reduces your hourly rate to what anyone else would use.
Okay.
So they start at a lower hourly rate.
Then do they pay you?
They pay the sitter. All the sitters are paid for their fee, and then a portion of our hourly rate is charged to their credit card after they use us.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many sitters do you actually have on?
We have about 35 sitters here in the area, and the way it works is they're all independent contractors, so they don't have to be available full time. They provide a schedule with us, part time, occasional schedule. So not all of them are always available at the same time. But it works out well because we also fit for a lot of large groups. So we do weddings. We'll have maybe 4 or 5 sitters. And for wedding receptions, a lot of families do it different. If they're renting a house in Sea Pines and the reception's there, we take the children and have 4 tables with different age groups and have a sitter at each table. We've done that. We also have a separate room next to where the reception hall is, and they order pizza, and we bring our crafts and games.
That's great.
Tubs of toys and.
How do you market your services so that people can get a hold of you and know how to do this?
Well, marketing's the fun part. So I do a lot of networking.
Well, that's your background.
Yes, I was the marketing manager for Marriott Vacation Club. So I
little marketing there.
So I love marketing. I love talking and getting to know more people, and on this island, what I've learned is word of mouth. So I go to a lot of hospitality association luncheons. I'm a member of the Chamber of Commerce. Also, the networking in high heels as well has been very successful for me.
Networking and high heels?
Yeah, I have heard
I don't know
that.
that one.
It's a women's
Absolutely
networking group.
great women's networking group.
Yeah.
I've gotten so much business from that group. I'm like a big fan.
And
Every
you're
Thursday.
celebrating your first anniversary of business,
Yes,
right?
we took our first job in Hilton Head in September of
Okay.
2009. So this September was our 1-year anniversary.
That's
so
awesome.
we're very excited.
Congratulations.
Are you taking more applicants for folks who want to be babysitters?
Always, I'm always recruiting sitters.
Could you give us kind of a range so people know the hourly rates that they could expect to receive?
As a sitter, the way our rates start for sitters, it's $8 an hour and $1 for each additional child.
Okay.
That's as a
That's a
babysitter.
deal.
For elderly, as an elderly companion, they receive $10 an hour, a set $10 rate, and then our pet sitting fees, they change a little bit.
Okay.
So it just depends on the services
Depending
that.
on your pet.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your pet or what service. Like if you just want the sitter to come out for 15 minutes and feed your
Right.
animal, we can do that. Or if they walk them, or if they stay overnight with them, or
Oh,
whatever
you do
need.
overnight. We'll have to talk.
I
We've
don't
got
know.
Christmas plans coming up. We need to
There you
find.
go.
We do overnight.
find
yes,
help for the boys.
We provide a lot of
Do you
services.
sit with pigs?
I have pet sitters that own their own farms.
Still a pet.
So
Wow.
they have their own horses. They've taken care of multiple animals, all different types of animals. So
If it is overnight, do they spend the night at the owner's homes or do they take the animal to their
no,
home?
we provide the services always at the home.
Okay.
Unless the family
love that.
wants
Yeah.
the pet, and that's part of the service. What's so
Keep
great
'em at
about
home.
it is keeping them
Keep
at
it
home
so
where they're
that their
familiar.
schedule isn't
Exactly. We're going to
disturbed.
take a quick break, but you don't go anywhere. You're not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
we have to
all
talk
get
some more.
cards.
Yeah.
We need a card.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Sponsored by and filmed on location at J. Banks Design, the fresh and innovative retail destination. Also sponsored by The Greenery, serving our community since 1973. And by Michael Anthony's Cucina Italiana, offering classic fine dining Italian cuisine, plus cooking demonstrations and hands-on cooking classes in their spectacular presentation kitchen. And by Powerhouse Gym Family Fitness, motivation, confidence, and strength.